Your backup was the starter last year, and he went 5-4. You lose that man right there, Quiz Rogers, and yet with 5:48, you're in this football game, and you're not just getting thrown out.
You have the football with the chance to go down and tie it up, but I think Oregon State is going to have to get something out of their passing game, more downfield than just the bubble screen game that they've displayed thus far.
2nd and 8, Canfield looking. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown, Oregon State. No, he dropped it. Rogers dropped it. Wide open. He turned his back to us, and I thought he had it.
I didn't even see the ball.
Canfield over the middle to Strawder's got the first down. He's got some running room. Inside the 20, inside the 10-yard line, knocked down at the 8-yard line with 5:13 to play. 34 yards on the reception. What a comeback by Canfield, who shook. Canfield keeps it, looking, has time, looking, throwing. Touchdown, Oregon State. Sammy Strawder with the big 3rd down reception, then the touchdown. And he missed it. Only his 2nd miss on a PAT this year, but that could be costly.
Oh, could he?
On 3rd and 8. They pitch it back. That'll be short of the 1st down. Antolin stopped by Slade Norris. And they'll be forced to punt, but they don't have to kick for another 35 seconds.
As opposed to coming after Cryer on this punt.
They only bring 2 guys, and Cryer booms it. Strawder has to back up, lets it hit, and it'll go into the end zone. That's a break if you're an Oregon State fan. 56 yards on the kick by Cryer. Oregon State, 1st and 10, their own 20, 1:19 to play, out of timeouts. Jeremy Francis in on the backfield with Canfield. Arizona showing blitz. Here they come. Canfield runs away from it, stops, throws, backside to Francis, got the 1st down. Doesn't go out of bounds, but he does get up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 21. Clock will be stopped till they reset the change. 1:10 to play.
Remember the difference in the clock? Running rules right here. It starts as soon as it's ready for play, so they have to get up and get going.
And they did. Canfield look over the middle. Francis again. He wants to get out of bounds, pitches it back, and they do get out of bounds. What a play by Francis to Rogers. My goodness. At least 25 yards. Canfield going, has a man wide open. Caught Sammy Strawder inside the 10, down to the 5-yard line. Have mercy.
Strawder one-on-one outside with Devin Ross, number 6, and it's really a zone, but Ross has no pressure in the flat. You have to get as deep as the deepest if you're that outside 3rd defender, and Ross just didn't play it very well.
39 seconds, 1st and goal. Will Cahoot get another opportunity to redeem himself? Arizona is going to call the timeout.
30 seconds.
39 seconds left. They're out of timeouts. 1st and goal from the 7. McCants inside the 5, down to the 3. Clock is running. And the officials are going to stop it because Arizona calls a timeout. That's interesting. Canfield just downs it in the middle of the field. That's by design.
And then you still have to kill the football.
Yeah.
Get some of those offensive linemen to focus right here.
And they're going to let it go down. They don't want to give Arizona the football after the field goal. And the field goal team ready to run on for Oregon State. We are at 10 seconds. And he will spike the football with 4 on the game clock. And it comes down to the young man, Justin Cahoot, the sophomore out of Portland, Oregon. Took over the field goal kicking duties this spring. He's hit a 47-yarder. Their Rose Bowl hopes on the foot of a sophomore.
About 3 yards longer than the extra point he missed. Keep your head down and stroke it well, young man.
Kavanaugh the holder. 24-yarder. And the Rose Bowl hopes remain. That is the end of the football game. The last play, Justin Cahoot has redeemed himself. And another disappointing loss for Arizona and Mike Stoops. 5 losses now by a combined 25 points for the Wildcats. But this sets up the Civil War with Oregon and Oregon State next week right here on Versus. Oregon State wins, they go to the Rose Bowl.
You talked about Justin Cahoot being tough-minded, and you see it right there. That was as right as rain, right down Main Street. A great hold. Keep your head down, go through it. Oregon State, Ron, still alive to go to the Rose Bowl. How about that?
Jaquiz Rogers is cheering, was not able to play. 7 plays, 73 yards, took him 119, and Mike Stoops, another heartbreaker. His team played so well defensively. Let's check in with Lewis Johnson. Lewis.
All right, Ron, I've got a coach here who's just trying to absorb what has just happened to you. So, Mike, with 119 to go, you get the ball back. What was the plan?
Well, we thought we would try our play action pass, which you didn't appear like it would be the great time to do it, but it was. We hit it, we got going, and then we had a couple of things we had been talking about that we could try to get on their coverage, and we just went with them. And the one was that we got the big hit to Sammy on one of them.
So tell me about the decision to put this game back on the foot of Justin Cahoot, who had missed an extra point, just a sophomore. That was a big-time pressure kick for him.
It was big-time pressure, and you know what? I think the guy is really good, Lewis, and he's had a couple of rough games, but he's had some good ones, and I think he'll grow out of this, and it'll help our team grow out of this.
And finally, what does it mean to come back in a game like this where it looked bleak there late? 8-3 now. Rose Bowl hopes are still alive.
Oh, it's pretty amazing. I'm really proud of this team.
How proud are you?
Staff. Oh, I can't even describe it. They just keep fighting. We've been in so many games. What was it, 3-3 at half? They've all been like that lately, and we've managed to win. So we're still rolling. Let's go.
The water in your eyes are telling the story, Coach. Thanks so much. Okay, Ron, back to you.
What a year for Mike Riley, one of the good guys in college football. His team wins it the final 19-17. Justin Cahoot with the winning field goal. Number 21 Oregon State, 1 win away from the Rose Bowl. For Lewis Johnson, Kelly Stauffer, our entire crew in Tucson, Arizona, I'm Ron Thulin. Thanks so much for watching. On the other side of the break, we'll send you to College Football Central on Versus. Good night, everybody.